Okay, folks. Looks like the soft stall matting project for the barn aisleway is complete. We did make a few tweaks to it to customize it in our own way. So what I want to do now is I'm going to take you through a walkthrough, and then I'm going to sit down and we'll go over an overview of the install and how I feel about the product. If you look behind me, there's the finished product. Sorry about the lighting. Lighting's not the best. We're working on that still. But it carries through and is locked on and down secure. It didn't require any fasteners. It didn't require any adhesives. It has channels cut in the bottom for drainage if water seeps in the winter, such as snow melt. So it was relatively easy to install. Some of the tweaks we made are, let me show you in one of the active stalls right now. What we've done is I cut pockets, and you can see the pockets are doing exactly what I wanted them to do. They're catching shavings from coming out into the main stall, and makes it a little easier to blow down this aisleway and keep it debris free and looking good. Second thing we did was we cut custom thresholds, and I like to call them custom because all it is a 2x6 pressure treated. The bottom is routed 1 inch high where the stall mat, where the soft stall goes, and beveled at a 45-degree angle so that that can be easily swept up and it's not a trip hazard. We did this in the entryway to the main hallway, as well as here at the barn entry door on both ends. Each one of the barn entry doors will have a cement slab entering in and out at an angle so I could drive the tractor in and out of it. It's very impressive, very easy on the feet, even on a cement slab. You'd never know there was cement underneath it. What we are in the process of doing next is, behind me here, we have a farrier stall and also a vet stall. So if you look at it, you'll notice a difference in lighting. Very vibrant, very well lit, so that the farrier can easily see what he's doing, and it'll easily be sanitized for any veterinary procedures that have to be performed there, either on an emergency level or on a regular vet level. Each one of our stalls, of course, has a stall fan mounted up above. 3-speed, variable speeds, so it really does a nice job keeping things a little bit cooler in the summertime. All in all, it's a very impressive product. One of the things that I like to comment on is my wife, myself, and our carpenter laid 121, apologize for the erratic nature of the camera, 121 stall mats throughout the garage. Each one of these stall mats interlocked firmly without any modifications, no sanding, no excessive pounding or anything. We basically used a carpenter's hammer and a 2x4, and not even a 2x4 in some places, and tapped them into place. The actual laydown of the main tile took less than 6 hours. The whole project could have been done in a day, but me being me, I want to do this, I want to do that, push this out into roughly a three-day install. Because routing, I had to take a router and put the pockets in, and it was all basic hand tools that we used. If we walk down, the big thing that we noticed was at first when you lay it down, it's a little bit slippery. That's not a problem, that goes away quite quickly. I was a little bit concerned about the odor and the chemical odor, since it is made out of recycled tires, but that odor is negligible. I can't even tell. All in all, this can all be done with basic hand tools. A utility knife. A jigsaw does cut a little bit faster. It gives you a pretty clean cut. Or just a utility knife, and just letting the utility knife work and try and make it cut all the way through in the first pass. You might have to make 3 or 4 passes at each tile. But I'll be doing a install tutorial so that you can see how simple it really is. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would give it a 4 if you've laid laminate flooring. It's easier than laminate flooring, much easier than tile, and it goes very quickly. The price is a point of concern for a lot of people, but we crunched the numbers, and when you look at the amount it would have cost for barn matting, the longevity of barn matting when you're running equipment over it, of 2 or 3 year replacement cycle. And I'll tell you, I'd rather put this stuff down than barn matting any day of the week, because barn matting will wear you out. But it was very cost effective. One and done. I spoke extensively with the manufacturer, EcoFlex, and the sales and technical staff at Softstall, and did a lot of research on the product. This product is what is used in a lot of very large equine venues, from the Kentucky Derby to the Olympics equine facilities to a lot of the stock shows, because it can be laid down and then picked back up and taken to the next venue. So you'll see the durability of it is phenomenal. It can be laid on either cement or dirt or rock subsurface, but the key is to get it as level as possible and as compact as possible.